Good morning, you guys. What's up, you mother cluckers? So I know I don't have that two-fingered feather salute that I normally have, but we just got over not having electricity for, let's just go 2 days. I mean, it was practically. And we got it back yesterday at like 5 something. So I had to cancel going to a show with Nancy Abraham, which I was so sad about. I was able to make the Ashtabula show that I was in. Great. What is the downside to, not being able to do shows and such? Is that not having electricity? Is that, well, one is you basically have to redo all your fridge. Like, everything goes bad, so you have to go grocery shopping, which we have to go grocery shopping. Which, before we lost electricity, we went grocery shopping, so we lost it all already. Number two is doing all this. You have to check yourself mentally, because I was doing comedy a lot during the week, and everybody was kind of asking me, when do you have time to relax? When do you have time to... And I kept that in mind. I really did. I really kept that in mind. Like, when do you have time to relax, Sky? And that's the thing. I always find a way to check myself mentally to make sure that I'm not kind of exhausting myself. Because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to wear myself out with comedy, so it becomes not fun anymore. And the thing was, though, I'm not exhausting myself to the point that it's not fun. In fact, it's always going to be fun. But, like, today, for instance, I'm not going to Beck's open mic because, of course, like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep during the weekend because we didn't have electricity. So the snakes we had to sleep with, which, by the way, never thought on my 2026 bucket list I was going to have to sleep with my ball pythons, which we didn't have electricity, so we had to keep them warm with the body heat. Never thought I was going to have to do that. But needless to say, they were happy. We have electricity, so they're good. But, I want to make sure that I'm clocking myself every so often, making sure that I'm not wearing myself down for comedy, and that I'm always making sure that it's fun, and that I'm not overdoing it. And I'm not overdoing it. And that sometimes I can back up and be like, okay, I need a break. Today is my break, because I need a break just from having a very exhausting weekend, not much sleep, and just rest point. Because in this whole week, like, today's my day off. Wednesday's my open mic. Thursday's Clyde. And then there's something else coming up and I forget. But yeah, I do know how to give myself a rest point to make sure that I don't overdo and I don't exhaust myself. I just want to make sure people know that, so they're like, don't overdo it. I'm not gonna overdo it, guys. Don't worry. Because I want to make sure people don't think that I'm gonna overdo it. I'm not gonna exhaust myself, because that's not the goal. The goal is to make people laugh and to make people smile and to just spread funniness all around. And the last thing I want to do is overexert myself to the point where I'm exhausted all the time as a comedian. And I just want to make sure that I'm clocking myself every so often, make sure that the wear down is not happening so often. So when I do need to clock and be like, wait, I need a break for a second. And I feel like other comedians know this, where they're like, okay, it's okay, Sky. You can take a break. You're human. You're good, girl. So yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.